This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pim Fox. All right, my next guest runs a company that makes specialty paper. Fortress Paper is the sole manufacturer of the banknote paper for the Swiss franc. And he most recently invested in a paper mill in Thurso, Quebec. We'll talk more about that. Joining me now to tell us about his company and his outlook for paper money and the technology, we have Chad Wasilnikoff. He is the chief executive of Fortress Paper. Chad, good to have you with us. Wherever we talk about the ECB printing money or even the Federal Reserve printing money, you really do print money.
Yes, that's right. We make the euro for 10 different countries. We're the sole maker of the Swiss franc, as well as currencies for dozens of other countries around the world. So it's busy times right now with those printing presses churning them out.
All right. Now, you can't give away the specific technology, I understand, about printing banknotes. But what is the paper that you use for that kind of operation? I mean, it's a specialty paper.
Yes, it's very specialized. Most banknotes are made with 100% cotton. That way it holds the dies better. It can go through washing machines, stand up to the durability that's required from a banknote. And then with that, we add about 20 to 30 other security features, depending on the country, depending on the denomination, things like that. We add in security threads, holograms, foils, different fibers that are embedded in the paper, as well as some covert features that we're definitely not allowed to discuss.
Tell me about Banknote Thread technology. I've got some samples here, and these are the results of what? An acquisition that you made from the Bank of Canada?
Yes, that's correct. So earlier this year, the Bank of Canada decided they were moving in a different direction, and they were not looking to commercialize this product. So they were utilizing it for their own individual use. We were able to acquire it at very attractive rates. We've built a brand new facility up in Canada to house the equipment. The machines are running absolutely full. And we're looking to now deploy it to multiple other countries. So the prospects are very good for that.
All right. Now, in addition to paper, when it comes to banknotes, you're also doing something interesting with really the raw material that goes into making paper. You're turning it into rayon in one of your mills. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this was sort of a macro theme we were looking at. We see population is growing. That population is going to require more and more arable land to grow and feed all these people. And with that, there's going to be more and more pressure on cotton. So something is going to have to replace cotton, and we're very confident it's going to be rayon. So rayon is made with the basic raw material being dissolving pulp. So we bought a mill that went through receivership in Canada. We've converted it now.
This is the Thurso, Quebec mill? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So it's now converted. It's shut down. It'll be ready next week, making the first sheets of dissolving pulp. It was an 18-month process, but it's finally done. We'll finally have our product. And we take a company that was a high-cost producer and again went bankrupt. And based on today's commodity price, it'll generate about 120 to 150 million of EBITDA now.
So where is all that going to go? Who's buying all the rayon?
China. Domestically, their own personal use and consumption is up 20% per year for the last 5 years. So as they move up in income status, growth in the middle class, they're buying more and more textile. So it's a very vibrant market over there.
All right, now as a business owner, tell me what the outlook is for credit. I mean, you're finding available credit from banks. I mean, I know that you're based in Canada, so maybe it's a different situation than it is if you happen to be based in Europe. But I mean, are you finding that lending is smooth and flowing?
We find it fairly tight right now. We've got a very good balance sheet, so we're in good shape. But some of the different customers in some of the different areas, other than the national banks, for our banknote division, we do find that they're having troubles getting letters of credit. So it's a tough market out there.
Any new markets for banknote technology? I mean, you're going to be introducing the kinds of threads that you bought from the Bank of Canada. You're going to be introducing that technology in some new markets?
Yes, we're definitely expanding. So that as a new acquisition, we're again now just sort of building it out. And we expect to be in 3 or 4 different banknotes in the next 12 to 24 months. We also have a brand new bank substrate, which is going into the Swiss franc. So that'll be available next year, as well as several other G8 countries we anticipate might adopt this technology in the coming months.
Any possibility of buying some more mills? Have you found anything at auction, anything that's available in distressed sales?
Yes, we're sort of late stage negotiation on 5 or 6 different opportunities. I'm fairly confident we'll get at least 1 or 2 of them in the next probably 3 to 6 months. And again, these are fire sales, looking to buy things at pennies on the dollar.
All right, I want to thank you very much. Chad Wasilnikoff, the Chief Executive of Fortress Paper. Thanks for sharing a little bit of the technology of banknotes. Now we know who really prints the money. Thank you very much.